Hey, what's up guys? Thank you so much for tuning in today. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to achieve this fresh makeup look. This is the makeup that I use on a day-to-day basis. I don't wear makeup every single day, but when I do, this is like my go-to makeup look, like a fast makeup look. Because you don't want to take 2 hours every single day getting ready, of course. Because when I do feel like getting ready, like very glammed up and everything, I do take a lot longer. But from like an everyday basis, like I don't want to spend a lot of time doing my makeup, so I do this makeup because it's like I tried but I didn't type of makeup look. So yeah, I just really like how the eyes pop and like the skin looks so fresh. So yeah, if you want to see how I created this fresh everyday makeup look, then make sure you just keep watching. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is of course moisturizing my skin. What I'm going to be doing is putting this Watermelon Glow Pink Juice, which is just like a moisturizer. This has really good ingredients, and I haven't used it. I've barely been using it for like a week, but I really like the way it hydrates my skin. So that's what I'm going to be using today. Dramatically different gel. I had already purchased this. Well, I thought I had, and then I purchased the lotion, which I don't really like. And then I'm gonna be using this Hydrate serum. It has hyaluronic acid and vitamin B5. This is just a facial serum. I bought this at TJMAXX for $5.99, and it's from Valjean Labs, if that's how you even say it. But I've been loving this serum to hydrate my skin, and of course you want to be really hydrated. And now for primer, I'm going to be using this Dewy primer by Wet n Wild. I recently did a oh fuck, too much. Don't crap. You really don't need a lot. I actually put too much. Just bring it on my neck. Did like a one brand tutorial using all Wet n Wild products, and I had mentioned that in that video, so if you're interested, you should definitely check it out. The next primer, because I'm going to be using two because I want this makeup to last all day. This is an everyday makeup wear. Usually I tend to wear this for like more than 8 hours, which I know it's probably not good, but I mean, I go to school and then I don't get home till like really late. I'm doing other things, you know. So what I find prolongs the wear of my makeup and really smooths out my skin is this Angel Veil by NYX. This is like, I recently rediscovered this primer and I just really like it for smoothing out my areas that get oily, and it fills in my pores, and yeah, it's a really nice primer. I'm now gonna move on to foundation. The foundation that I find gives me the freshest look ever is the Healthy Foundation by Covergirl, and I'm gonna be using 2 shades just so I can match my correct skin tone. I'm mixing 725 and 745, which is warm beige and buff beige. Focused most of the coverage of the foundation like around my face, like the outer perimeter of my face. And then as I ran out of product to be blending around my face, I went on to the center. So as you can see, you could still see my freckles peeking through and all my imperfections peeking through, which I don't mind because it's like an everyday foundation. For concealer, I'm gonna be taking this Revlon Conceal and Define shade C8, which is C8. Because you want this look to be fresh, you don't want to go in with like a heavy layer of foundation and then on top of that with concealer, because it's just going to look very heavy on your skin and it's obviously going to look cakey. So in order to achieve like a fresh look on your makeup, you want less coverage in the middle, because because your concealer should do the job of covering those areas. So cream products prior to setting everything down. So what I'm gonna be doing now, this one, what shade is this? This is Halo Goodbye. I feel like this one's more for like when you're gonna like go out and like you really want your highlighter to pop. But I feel like this one's more wearable for like the everyday average consumers, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. And I have to warn you on this, I actually didn't say that in my Wet n Wild video, but you want to make sure that you blend this away like as quick as possible, because once it's set, it sets and it doesn't blend away. I'm gonna be wetting my sponge, this side of my sponge, with this Milani Make It Dewy spray, and I'm just putting that so I could blend this more beautifully. Actually gonna be trying a new contouring technique, because I usually either do the cushion contour or I do this Physicians Formula one, but I find that this one's very drying on my skin. Like, I have to really be careful with this one because it's so drying. So I'm gonna try this one, because when I swatched it on my arm, this was so creamy. And I saw, I think it was Amy, said that this was really good, and this is like what she uses all the time, so I'm gonna try it, give it a try. This is really creamy. Wow, that is so good. And I had honestly forgotten that they had this, so I'm so glad. By the way, this is in the shade Oaks on You. So cute. I'm gonna now move on to setting my face, and the powders that I tend to go back and forth with are these two powders, which are actually very similar. But today I'm gonna be using the Fit Me one just because it's more affordable. So blend away all the creases. I actually forgot to contour my nose, so I'm gonna do that right now. So I'm gonna be wiping away what's underneath my eyes. The foundation that I'm using has a dewy finish, like a fresh dewy finish, so I don't want to risk it and just like set it, so I have to bake in order for it to stay on all day. So now I'm gonna go ahead and move on to work on my eyes, and I'm gonna be doing something very simple. I'm gonna be taking this shade right here, which is by Makeup Geek, and it is called Labyrinth, and I'm just gonna buff that all over my crease. NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil. This is in the shade Iced Mocha, and I'm just gonna take this. It's just gonna make the shadow that I put down pop a lot. And I'm gonna be using is Prom Night by Makeup Geek again. Then again with Labyrinth, just to blend that out, those edges of that shadow. And I'm just kind of going over it too, so I can kind of diffuse the color a little bit. So time to dust this away. Set my contour with this Fit Me powder, and this is in the shade Toffee Caramel. So I'm just gonna set it first. So now that we have that set down, I'm going to be moving on to highlighter. And the highlighter that I'm going to be using is this highlight right here by Physicians Formula. This is a highlight what's it called? The butter highlighter. It's so good. This has become like my favorite highlighter like ever. This is in the shade Champagne, and I'm just gonna this is like a, I feel like this is like a true gold, honestly. My highlighters, so I'm gonna be using the butter bronzer and the shade Bronzer. So I'm just gonna, I don't want to go too heavy because I already set down my contour, so just very lightly bronzing so we can blend everything together. Use Mellow Mauve by E.L.F. Brows off camera, and then I'll be right back to finish up the eyes. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go ahead and smoke out my lash line, and just take any dark brown shadow that you may have. I'm just using this one from the Tarte palette, but it could just be honestly any, just so the lash line can look smoked out. I'm also going to be doing some on the lower lash line. Taking the Kokie Length+Volume and Length Mascara. I'm also going to be highlighting my nose. Forgot about that. My inner corner highlight. Of course, I'm going to be taking Sandstorm by NYX. This is their liquid suede lipstick. This is the Ultra Glossy Lip Gloss in collaboration with E.LF and ColourPop. And this is in the shade Atole. Oh my god, it's so good. This is my everyday makeup look. I just find that this makeup look is so fresh. It's when you want to look awake. And it takes me like 35 to 40 minutes to do this makeup, which I think it's like the average. So, and the setting spray that I use is this one by Milani. I think the camera cut it off or something because I don't think I was recording, but just in case, this is the setting spray that I used. And so yeah, this is pretty much it. I actually think I used all affordable products, if I'm not mistaken. I think I did all drugstore. You sort of switch it out from like doing eyeliner and doing this eyeshadow, and honestly, like, I just use whatever 3 shadows I can find as long as they're like cool tones. Like, dude, that dog is so freaking annoying. Like, shut the look. It honestly looks like I tried, but I actually didn't try that because it's like a pretty easy makeup look. I hope you guys liked this makeup look, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe. I would really appreciate it. As always, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I'm planning like a dupe video. I have some last things that I need to put together, but pretty much I have like a full face of dupes. So that's coming up. If you do not want to miss that, make sure you're subscribed. And also, I'm planning on filming like my 5 top favorite drugstore sponges, beauty sponges. So yeah, those videos should be going up very soon, and hopefully I can see you on the next one. Bye.